Health authorities in Korea have issued a nationwide influenza alert nearly 2 months earlier than last year, amid a sharp increase in cases in recent weeks.
최근 몇 주 사이 인플루엔자 환자가 급증하면서 국내 보건당국이 올해 독감 유행주의보를 지난해보다 약 2달 빨리 발령했습니다.
Yeah, so fitting with this chilly Monday morning, and I'll have to excuse our listeners. I do have sort of a stuffy sort of nose situation. My sinuses are flaring up. I think it's because of this weather, but it's not just allergies, but I think there's a sort of an influenza outbreak, and it's come much earlier than last year. Last year it came in December, but we're still in October right now, and it's only 4 months since the previous advisory was lifted back in June. So we've had a 4-month sort of rest period for influenza, but according to the KDCDPA, the Korea Disease Control and Prevention Agency, the number of suspected flu patients rose to 12.1 people per 1,000 patients, and that's above the 9.1 per 1,000 threshold.
Yeah, exactly. I think the reason you possibly tripped, or you did almost tripped with that name is because a lot of the government agencies changed their official titles as of the 1st of October. So now we have to get used to these new names, right?
Is that what happened? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to calling it the CDC, right?
Exactly, yeah. I guess people will have to get their flu shots earlier than usual.
Yeah, that's a good sort of suggestion. Also for children, the agency's warning that for children aged 7 to 12 and 1 to 6 particularly, of course, are very vulnerable. And, you know, if you raise kids, when one gets sick, usually they're in a school environment, then the other children can get sick as well.
그래요. 독감 백신 아직 맞지 않으셨다면 서둘러서 받으시는 게 좋을 것 같습니다. 올해는 독감 환자가 예년보다 더 빨리 굉장히 많이 발생하고 있다라는 소식이에요. So a national alert has been issued.
Yeah, so when authorities, usually the government or a health agency in this case, when they announce and they warn, in this case, the entire country about the spread of this influenza, they issue it, we say, right? And usually it's done to raise public awareness and try to encourage people to try and prevent the spread of the disease.
Issue an alert. 경보를 발령하다. Issue a nationwide alert. 그러면 전국의 경보를 발령하다. And this is amid a sharp increase in cases.
Right. So when something's amid, it's in the middle of or during something, during a situation or a condition. So what authorities have observed is this sharp increase, and that's why they issued this alert. And AMID, amid, is often interchangeable with amidst. AMIDST, and both have the same meaning, in the middle of or surrounded by. Amidst is probably a little more formal, but for all intents and purposes, it's the same meaning.
뭐뭐 하는 중에 이라는 뜻으로 amid를 쓰고요. 뒤에 st를 붙이면 조금 더 격식 있는 느낌인데요. 같은 의미라고 보시면 되겠습니다. All right, here's the headline again. Health authorities in Korea have issued a nationwide influenza alert nearly 2 months earlier than last year, amid a sharp increase in cases in recent weeks. Let's move on to the second headline.